Hello everybody, I am FedoraG4mer, and welcome to a cube-filled episode of Is It Fun? Today we are looking at Cuban Star and Arbitrary Love. Well, what is Cuban Star? And I can tell you after an hour of playing this game, I still have no bloody clue. It's game, it has cubes and color, and it's a very hard thing to explain. Let's go ahead and start though, and you can hear some of the voice acting. You'll know why I'm laughing.
In my youth I knew a lot of stars, each with their own breed of starry charm, I suppose. But of all the stars I knew, the memory of one star haunts me. At the time I found its subtle rhythms to be quirky, and the reflection of my faces in its facets to be beautiful. But inevitably it became repetitive, and I left to hop across the world. Now I grow brittle and large, so heavy that the earth itself can no longer bear my pound, and I sit here and reflect and regret. But you don't want to hear the tired groaning of an old cube. I'll leave you instead with some advice. Fill your heart with joy. Do no harm, and leave the world a more colorful place than when you entered it.
And that was the voice acting, that synthesized voice. I don't know if that was done as an artistic choice, if it's trying to relay something. I don't know. There's very little voice acting in this game, but the few bits that there are, they could have found somebody to voice it. I don't know. It might have been an intentional choice to dehumanize the voice. Well, let's go ahead and show you what the gameplay is. You bump into things and things fly out of them. I have a nice chain effect of these 4 trees here. Now we got some green. And I'll pick up these stars as well. The other colors are vanishing. Basically, you pick up colors, and then when you walk on the gray area, which comprises most of the world, you leave color behind. And as you leave more color behind, the color that you had picked up starts to fade, and you can see vegetation starts growing on the colored area. And now we have a rock with a gem in it. So we'll go ahead and bump that. It's a lot of bumping things. And we found a glimpse of oblivion. That's the name of that type of gem. And then an arbitrary achievement, which I think is kind of a joke at what achievements are. They're all pretty arbitrary. Which this is an arbitrary love story. Let's smack another tree, get some more stars, more color, and start spreading some more color around the world. So, what's the goal? I don't know. Like, seriously, I played an hour of this, and it's basically about exploration and discovery. Look, we have another cube bouncing around over here that kind of glows. Why is he glowing? And the brain pops out. Grass is the world's way of binding us to our decisions. Okay, the dialogue's definitely a little artsy. And now we found a different creature here that speaks in an alien language, which there is a way to learn and decode that language, but I have not quite figured that out yet. I'm kind of glowy too. Oh, hey. And as you spread color, you will unearth things. This is an artifact of some sort. Six-face hub of, yeah, they all have very arbitrary or weird names. And you can see up there, it popped up. We have a lot of things we can collect. Let's go ahead and show you here. Stars have no maximum. They're an infinite resource, apparently. There's these journal entries, artifacts, gems, coins, and then percentage of the world you have spread color to, or color has been spread to. Ooh, I've never seen that thing before. Let's see what you are. Okay, and it speaks in that strange alien language, but we will get an achievement here for encountering that for the first time. A twisted ratio. Fitting name. We have a pink cube here. And I'm going to pick up some more color because I would like to spread more. Walking around without spreading color is kind of a waste of time. Yep, I don't feel like... I don't know, so Spread color. Try to decipher the meaning of this game. Deforest the planet. You can do a lot of that. Meet a few stars. There's another achievement, which you can see the entire list of achievements here. Then your journal entries, which I have not found any yet. And then the alien language and the letters you can find, and then decode the messages you find, but I haven't found any of those yet either. I still have not figured out how to learn the different alien letters, which is kind of driving me crazy. I want to know what those messages say. All of it's very philosophical type messages in the journal and such. I get the feeling that this game is too clever for me. I kind of got that feeling from Starseed Pilgrim as well. It might not be for my kind, but it's for intellectual, super intellectual people, perhaps, or at least it wants you to feel like it is. I'm not sure. Let's go around and explore. So basically, it's about exploration and discovery, and I'm fine with that. I'm actually find it quite compelling to explore around, collect these different objects. It's definitely about collecting a lot of things. We're gonna get this third gem here. Aha! There's a totem pole, maybe? I don't know what you exactly call it. A banner. And that was something I was hoping to find soon, because I want to show you what those do. We will head over there. Now, it's not just about you spreading color. All the other denizens of the planet, if they run into things that make them color, they will spread color as well. Let's get some fruit here and spread some color. Monument to Passion. This is not the one I was hoping to get, but it's one. It's pretty much a spell. This one burns things. Burn it all to ashes. Why burn it? I don't know. Because you can. Some people just want to see the world burn. Yes, that's a lame quote. Let's get another gem here. I haven't found anything much of the other collectibles yet. But you gotta spread color to unearth a lot of these collectibles. And there is a... Oop, there's a journal. It's painful to speak. I really don't know what the message of this game is entirely about. Like, finding coins will hint at how pointless and arbitrary money is. And I'll get the mouse off the screen there. And it's amusing, but hey, I like money. One thing you know about the fire spells, it doesn't work on gray. You can only burn color to make it black again. So I don't know if it will count against your color spreading ratio. I should find some color so I can spread some color. I'm just wandering around in a gray area now. There we go. Here's some color. Some very purple tinted colors. Give me some color, tree. Thank you. And a star. It's about collecting things. You can see there's a lot of things to collect. There's 216 of those artifacts. Let's see, have I encountered one of you yet? Yes, alien language thingy here. I don't know what happens if you collect all of one thing. That's pretty much the driving force, is like, collect things and see if something happens. Definitely a niche game, though. This is definitely not going to be a game for everyone. Definitely not for the bro demographic. Not gonna really be for those guys. Definitely for somebody that likes a more abstract experience. This is the best way I can describe this game, is very abstract. And we found another artifact. Let's burn some stuff here, shall we? Fire! Kill it in fire. Oh hey, it went spreading all over the place. I don't know if doing that's actually a good or a bad thing. I would assume bad. I wonder what makes me wonder what happens if I burn the entire world, which is rather large. There's another artifact. We're back to the starter cube here. So let's glance at the map here. It's a big place, and there is a giant star in the middle that says it doesn't want to move. It hasn't seen anything that is enticed it to move, so I don't know if maybe coloring enough of the world will entice it to move. That could be one goal of the game. Also, it will tell you the different colors have a different attribute attributed to them, and the more prominent one is can make the entire world that. I have never got to change from lax yet, because the gray tones are lax. So I don't know if coloring enough will change how the the other creatures of the world behave, perhaps? That's what I can say about this game is I don't know. That's the best I can say about this game. I really don't know on a lot of things, and that I think is kind of the point. It's that discovery. Let's get in our artifact here. I still haven't found any coins. I want to find a different spell. There is at least 2 of them that I know of. There's a coin over there. That's the one thing is spreading color unearths things. It doesn't have to be spread by you. You can walk around and see things just hanging out that some other cube or creature has, like that, has discovered for you. So it does seem like a tall order. Whoop. I didn't saw a strange sparkling in the southeast, huh? I don't know, maybe we'll go southeast then. Yeah, you feel more important, more weighty from finding money. You know what? Mock the arbitrariness of money as much as you want. I still like money. I like having money. Got our gem here. I'm wondering if that was a clue to something. Oh, there's a journal entry up there that someone else discovered for me. Let's go ahead and go grab that, since those are rather hard to find. There is a spell that lets you spread color in a large radius, which makes finding and discovering things considerably quicker. I would like to find that too. Oh, you stole my star, you bastard. When our minds touch, neither of us departs. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't read fast enough. Okay, anyway. Let's get in our gem here. I wonder if I can go burn the big cube. I should try that. And that's what this game makes you want to do. It makes you want to try things, and I whistled there. Apologies for that. Where is the big cube? Is it over here in this corner? I don't know where you start. It was a very green place, and I just talked to somebody accidentally. It's a pretty cool looking area. Some blue and gold going on. Let's try to find Big Cubey again. And I'll just burn stuff for fun. Why not? Only a small little area, though. Is black considered a color? It's not gray anymore. There's the big cube. Bring a quirky glow, which that's an achievement for reaching a certain amount of coloring of the world. Let's burn this. Well, that didn't really do anything except for make me feel like a terrible person. So I just burnt his nice lush green field. Well, let's grab some more color. See if we can discover some more. See if we can find that other spell, perhaps. Now, different kinds of creatures showing up now. Give me these stars. I don't know what stars do. I've gathered 50 of them, and you get achievements for the stars, but that's all I could determine thus far. You don't seem to need them for using the magic or anything. The magic seems to be usable as much as you want. It just has some requirements, such as the fire can't be used on gray. I'm looking around very attentively to see if I can find another one of those monuments, because I want more magics. The world is rather big. It does take a while to get around it. Well, I'm finding all kinds of stuff now. We have another artifact, another coin, another artifact. Let's gather all the things. If you like collecting things in games, this is the game for you. There is a lot to collect. Alright, let's just head to the right, perhaps. So, what I think about it so far, it's definitely a niche game. I like it. I like the more artsy side of games, the more exploration and discovery type games, instead of always a set, defined, usually very arbitrary goal, but I like that. And same with Starseed Pilgrim, I quite enjoyed, but I am left feeling that it's a game that's more clever than I am, so I don't really get the full grasp or experience of it. Let's get some more color here. And just grab a little bit of color. I'm not too interested about getting stars out. Have I talked to one? Yeah, I've talked to one of these little guys. But I have not talked to one of these floating boxes, which they also speak in the strange... It's a jitterer, is what they're called. What the... I've never seen it do that. Oh no! No, why'd you change back? I wanted to talk to you. Yes. This is one of the histories which are in that strange language. Come on, turn back into that thing. Let me talk to you, please. It's a glider. Flying rod. Oh yeah, it is a flying rod. That's interesting. Again, there's things you want to encounter all the different creatures you can. And in this game, in this short amount of time I played, there's two that I had never seen in the previous game, so apparently I wasn't looking hard enough. I haven't actually encountered one of these triangle guys yet. And these are stalkers. Counter a stalker. Yep, yep. Spreading all the color, spread the joy. Another stalker. Talking to him was kind of pointless. Let's see what our world map looks like. It definitely starts looking like a piece of some kind of modern art. Just random colors everywhere. Kind of makes me want to use like a magic that will allow and turn the entire thing into one solid color, if that's even possible with everything else moving around. It would be quite the feat and very time consuming. We found another journal entry. I seek solitude or purity or silence. And another artifact. A very dark blue cube. Yeah, there's another gem, but I don't feel. Oh, there's another journal entry. I was trying to find another monument, but those are fairly difficult to find, it would seem. One that's not quite as destructive. Not sure how many monuments there are in the game. I found 2. And by the slots down here, it looks like there's 4, because each of these fill a slot. The one I found previously filled this slot here. So it looks like there are 4 different kinds of, well, magic, for lack of a better term. I don't know if it's really what I call it that, but I don't know, maybe the goal of this game is to deforest the world. Maybe something happens if you knock down every tree, and that would take you for bloody ever. Just saying, it would take forever. Got a very pastel forest up here. I'm going to go ahead and go grab some color from it. Walking around without color is kind of a waste. You won't be unearthing anything interesting doing that. I don't know. Long term, I don't know how much I would actually play this game before I just kind of got tired of it. How much my desire for exploration and discovery could keep me going. But thus far, I find it rather compelling. It's definitely unique. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to find that another monument anytime soon. So, oh, hey, another journal entry. I sit in the grass. I'm tired of bounding. I try to ignore the noise. Deep. That's, this game. Too deep for me. Not in a bad way. I still want to play it. Just, as I said, I don't think I'm going to fully understand what it's trying to convey to me. If it really is, or maybe it's just as abstract enough that it's basically meant for you to take away whatever you think you're supposed to take away from it. Maybe there is no set message here. And I turned a color that I don't change anything into. I turned gray. That's bad. There is a day-night cycle, a little bit of weather effects, very, very cube rain. Let's go ahead and get this gem out. So let's do my quick recap. Thumbs down. The voice acting. Again, it might have been an intentional choice. If it was, this one I'm not a fan of. Thankfully, voice acting isn't a large aspect of this game. There's only 2 dialogue conversations that I know of thus far, so this is the size voice. You don't hear it very much, but it definitely is not human and lacks character. But, I can overlook it since voice is not a large part of the game. What else do we have for thumbs down? I don't know what's going on. So, thumbs up. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of a good thing, and kind of a bad thing. Some people like that, some people won't. I kind of like it, and I find it rather compelling. Let's not pick up that gray. I kind of find it rather compelling. A lot of people are probably not going to play past a few minutes of this. Oh, that was a creature there. Got another journal entry. Thumbs up. It's very unique, and it's one of a kind. It very much is. I've never played a game like this, and I probably never will play a game like this again. It really doesn't fit into any genre that I can think of except for adventure, which is a very generic genre term. What is it? What else can I have for thumbs up? There's not much else to say about it except for I always enjoy in games that are about exploration and discovery. So, final verdict, is it fun? I don't think fun is the right word to use for this game. I find it rather compelling though. I'll enjoy in playing it. I don't know if I would say fun, but I enjoy it and it's compelling. So we'll just go ahead and go with yes? Question mark. Definitely a niche game, definitely not for everybody. If you like a deeper type of experience, a more abstract type of experience, I highly suggest picking this up. And it is on Steam, the link will be in the description. But if you're the, you need to be shooting something every second bro type demographic, then you're not going to enjoy this, I don't think. So, but I do. Well, I've been FedoraG4mer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. The link to Cube and Star and Arbitrary Love will be in the description. See you guys next time.